Oh, in other blogs, I've imitated wrestlers, and I've also, through discussion, I've talked about people have asked me if I would be interested in imitating Jesse Ventura, and if I could. There was a time I could do him very well. I'll do him twice. I'll imitate him once as a wrestling commentator and once as a politician. As a wrestling commentator, he most commonly announced with Gorilla Monsoon. So he might say something like, since he was the first guy that I remember to root for the heel, to be the announcer, to root for the heel, the bad guy, he'd say things like, "You know, Monsoon, it doesn't matter how you play the game, it's whether you win or lose that counts. When it's all said and done, Monsoon, it doesn't really get remembered how you won the match or how you scored the pin, just simply whether or not you won, when it's all said and done. And no matter how big or powerful a man is, a good thumb to the eye will always slow him down. And if the referee doesn't see it, it's all good. Turnabout is always fair play." That's types of thing he would say as a play-by-play announcer. And then when he was running for governor and he became governor of Minnesota, he would say things like, "Well, the reason for the tax refund is because when there is a surplus in the government, it really belongs to the taxpayers anyway. It's their money and it really belongs to them and it should be sent back to them. Whenever the government has a surplus, someone gets a wild bug to either embezzle it or squander it on a meaningless project that doesn't really amount to anything anyhow. So if there's extra money in the treasury, it really belongs to the taxpayers, and that's why Minnesota will be doing refunds this year. I would consider a 4-year term, possibly 8, no longer. I'm a big proponent of term limitations, and this is a term that I'm capable of limiting. Also, I much prefer life in the private sector. But one thing everybody can say is I am a uniter. Once I ran as an independent, the Democrats and the Republicans both hated me, and therefore they've united. So Jesse the Body Ventura is a uniter." All right, that's my Jesse Ventura.